Today's Motorfest episode is a departure from our typical land-based driving experience. We'll be hitting the waves in powerful speedboats and soaring through the clouds in stunt planes. This is the Ocean and Sky playlist, and it promises to be a wild ride. Are you ready for the action? Then let's get started! As today's episode is an exhibition, I'll let the professionals do the bulk of the narration while I just focus on giving y'all a good show. Here we go!
Hi everyone, this is Sean Babalu.
And this is Bob Schwartz. We're talking to you live from Hawaii, where we'll be following yet another Motorfest series. A very special one, to say the least.
Indeed, no rubber or asphalt today. The competition you're about to follow is all about boats and planes, ocean and sky.
Waves and wind.
That's right. And as you happen to be the boat specialist, Bob, the floor is all yours.
Thanks, Sean. Indeed, we're starting right off the bat with some serious inshore powerboat racing. The ocean is nice and flat. Perfect for our competitors to show us how well they can handle these speedsters. If they use their trim right, you'll be able to push their machines to their maximum.
These things are fast, and I'm especially curious about that red trident-shaped boat right there. What model is that?
This peculiar one-seater, my friend, is another unique Motorfest creation. A compact and aggressive speedboat, the Water Rocket. Funny that this specific boat caught your eye. Its pilot is actually one of the newcomers who's recently been rocking Motorfest.
Interesting. Well, guess we're not letting this promising challenger out of our sight then.
Aw, they're talking about me, aren't they? How flattering.
And that's one lap down. Alright, I'm not the boat person here, but I have to admit this series is off to a good start. I see a lot of skills down there.
You're absolutely right, Sean. Plus, we've got Hawaii on its Sunday best. Careful, it may not last.
He's about to reach the finish line. Hang in there, buddy.
That's Water Rocket, Sean. Try to keep up. We're off to a beautiful start. I didn't have my morning coffee, but with this kind of show, I don't think I'll need one.
They're a bit of an odd pair, but I suppose that's pro motorsport for you. Time for the next round.
Hey everyone, this is Bob Schwartz and Sean Babalu. What's up, Sean?
All good here, Bob. The first airborne trial has started, as you all know. These are individual races against the clock, and we're currently following our standout contestant from earlier. Come on, Water Rocket. Show 'em what you got.
Well, it truly brings a tear to my eye to see you so enthusiastic, Sean. You sound like you've just hit your 40s again.
Wait a minute. Just how old are these guys?
So, what's your feeling on this?
The weather conditions still seem reasonable, allowing our pilots to take advantage of these nice wind currents without any real turbulence. I'm really curious to see how the up-and-coming Water Rocket will take advantage of that. Let's see how it'll turn out.
Do you really think the newbie stands a chance in this competition?
Trust me, Robert, I can feel it in my bones. The contestant is now following the ridge of the mountain.
A great spot for motocross. Off-roading addicts, this is for you.
If you haven't seen that episode, go do so after this one.
Down and through the arch. That Beechcraft Stagger Wing is truly a beautiful piece, isn't it? And a great choice for that flight. If you take a look at its side, you'll notice that it bears an unusual negative wing stagger design, which means its upper wing is positioned behind the lower one.
Matter of visibility, I presume.
You're absolutely right, Bob, among other things. Watch closely at it. You don't see such a hot antique going all out like this every day. this flight ends above the breathtaking Motorfest playground. A great time for the Stagger Wing and its promising pilots.
Well, I'm staggered.
I must disclose that Motorfest has given us land yachts valued at more than $3 million a pop. If I break this one, they'll throw me off the volcano.
This time we're going offshore with way bigger boats, including the incredible Lamborghini Technomar. You heard it, a boat made by Lamborghini, inspired by their astonishing Lamborghini Sean. And fellas, look at this Kraken.
Jeez, took me forever to get with that waffle dog. How long can it take to... Hey, everyone, it's Sean, and I'm back to the studio with my man Bob. What did I miss?
Well, my friend, we're halfway through the race, and the weather conditions are only getting worse.
I can see it. I mean, look at these waves. Choosing larger boats clearly was the wise choice for this race.
The contestants need to push their engines.
Come on, water rockets.
I'm giving it all she has, Captain, but these wakes are squashing any power I put down. Oh no, first place is already taken. Second, third. Oh, watch that be my worst loss of the festival. Alright people, we're taking off the kid gloves and pulling out all the stops from here on out.
Howdy, listeners. We're still on, and after quite a rough powerboat ride, it looks like Hawaii is set on making things difficult for our competitors.
That's right. After dealing with a pretty choppy sea, our pilots now have to cope with difficult flying conditions. Don't get fooled by this beautiful sky. Some serious turbulence is to be expected. Hold on to your seat. It's time to gain altitude.
Not gonna lie, it's a little scary when my fuselage rocks back and forth like that.
As we speak, our favorite Challenger water rocket is back in the sky for this third flight. In the cockpit of a stunning Lumen F-8F Bearcat, or simply the Bear. As an extremely reliable machine, it has served many purposes back in the day. Combat, aerobatic, air racing, or leisure.
The stories this plane could tell.
For sure. If that thing could speak, you would not be disappointed. Now let's go tease the master of the island.
The big old Fire Mountain.
For a moment I thought he was gonna say something different, something we can't say on YouTube.
Look at this. How crazy is that?
Motorfest crazy.
The Bear has tamed the volcano. That old geezer has still got it.
You're talking about the plane, aren't you, Sean?
All that remain are one boat race and one air race. I need to take top spot no matter what.
Welcome back, everyone. We're now in Pearl Harbor Bay, and the contestants are already sailing at full speed. Sean, this is it, the final round of this series.
You're right. 2 events to go, starting as usual with an encounter at sea.
Look at this light, Sean. The day is young and promising, just like this race.
The ocean has calmed down, but this doesn't mean there isn't any less action. Our drivers out there must be filled with adrenaline and renewed vigor, as these are the last moments to score those final precious points.
You're totally right. These guys are going to play every single card they have, trimming, nitro, and the best of their sea knowledge.
Careful, the passage gets pretty narrow below these bridges. I'm checking with my #1 contestant, Water Rocket, who's about to enter its second lap.
I'm with you on that. This time, our pilot got a DCB M31, an excellent, reasonably sized performance catamaran. Not as impressive as the Technomar, but way more suitable for that kind of technical inshore showdown. Come on, Water Rocket. Now's the time to push. Trim that M31.
And that, my dear viewers, is how it's done. But was there really any doubt?
And that's the finish line, Bob. The Pacific has been tamed.
Our final event is an air race through the dense cityscape of the Hawaiian capital.
Look at the beautiful skyline in the distance. This is precisely where we're headed. Sean, you're up. Your specialty, your protege, your moment.
I'm 100% focused, Bob. This is serious business. Like all the previous contestants before, Water Rocket will have to make it through this extremely technical flight through the city. And the fun has already begun. Careful between these two buildings. You've seen it. Some of these sections are dreadful. Extreme mode is mandatory.
Waikiki Beach and are now going for the second half of this loop. We have the most fantastic view of the famous Diamond Head right now.
Going down. Careful, not too much. Sharp left turn.
Well, Sean, we're out of the city. The toughest part is behind us.
That's right, Bob. Just a few more good maneuvers, and then all we have to do is land smoothly. Home.
That was a flight to remember, Sean.
Seriously. A great finale in a series that kept its promises till the end.
The Ocean and Sky exhibition was actually hella fun. Getting a new plane was nice and all, but I'll also be requisitioning that $3 million land yacht for future projects. And more playlists are set to follow in the next episode of the Crew Motorfest.